Hi everyone, welcome back to Flamingo Planning. Today I'm showing you another one of the planners of my planner lineup for the rest of 2021. This is my budget planner, and in today's video I'm just going to walk you through this entire planner and tell you how you could set this up for yourself and why it works for me. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first off, this is an 8.5 by 11 size Happy Planner style budget planner. So this is a Happy Planner cover. These are Happy Planner rings, but the planner inside is actually my budget planner that I have created and actually sell in my Etsy shop. So I just have a couple things here. This is my color code for my spending. I have checkbook and envelopes and some stickers in this pocket. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. Then I have some stickers from the Happy Planner budget extension pack that I just like to toss in here. And then we get into the budget binder itself. So like I said, I have created this. If you have watched my channel in the past, you've probably seen this because I used to do regular budget updates and check-ins. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through this because it's kind of extensive, but I just wanted to show you guys what actually is in here so that you could create this for yourself if you wanted or needed some ideas on a budget planner. So first up, we have the title page here. Then we have goals, and these are my financial goals for the rest of this year. Then there are some boxes for each month, and I like to use these to put like important financial things that happen. So like for April, I'm gonna put quit my previous job, got a bonus, got stimulus checks, got a tax return or tax refund. May, I'm gonna put started my new job. So just like things like that, I like to track them because I like to look back at the end of the year and see what went on. So I have 2 pages for those. Then I have this account info that I obviously haven't filled in yet. But I just like to keep all of my account information in here so that if something happens or I'm traveling or something and my boyfriend needs to log into one of our accounts, or one of my accounts really, the information is here. I do keep my finances separate from my boyfriend's overall, but we do own a house together, so some of those things are intertwined. Then I have a bill tracker here. I just put all of my bills for the year, and then there's the months across the top so I can just check them off when they are paid. This is one of my most used pages because I like to make sure that I'm on top of everything. Even though a lot of these are auto-paid, I like to make sure they come out when they're supposed to. Then we get into the actual monthly sections. So this is for May. So I have a monthly check-in page. I just like to put goals, events. I usually just put some things that I'm trying to focus on for the month here, and then I put my credit score in here usually, and then maybe a quote or if there's anything else important that I need to track. I like having flexibility on these bottom sections so that I can kind of track whatever I need to for the month. So I have one of those for each month. Then I have the monthly calendar. If you buy this for yourself from my Etsy shop, it's undated, so you can use it year after year. So I have just put in the dates, and then I use this to track my spending. So I will put my paydays in every single day. If I buy something, I have different categories, and I will track my spending on the actual calendar so that I can see at a glance what is happening. Then we have my sinking fund tracker. Obviously I haven't filled this out, so I will do a video in May when I actually set this up and fill it out so that you guys get a better idea. But I did want to do a flip through. So I like to track my sinking funds, which are just savings accounts for specific things. So mine are like car maintenance, Christmas, property taxes, vet fund, things I like to put money into every single month so that when I need money for those things, I have it available. So this page just helps me track what I put in, what comes out, if I have to use any of it, and then what I end up with at the end of the month. Then I have a budget page. I budget by paycheck, so I've actually gone through and I printed out 2 of these for each month. I know I am going to get paid bi-weekly at my new job, and I don't know when my first paycheck is going to be. So I've put 2 in each month so far, and I know there'll be a couple months that I have 3 paychecks, but I will have to see how that goes once I start my new job. But I have this budget worksheet that you can fill in your own income, expenses, all of that good stuff, and track it for the paycheck or the month. Then I have these spending trackers. I like to break my envelopes. I don't actually use the envelope method if you are familiar with that, but I usually have a couple of expense categories that I consider my envelopes, even though I use a debit card. And those are spending money, groceries, gas, and then pets. So I will color code these and like highlight this purple for pets, highlight this green for groceries, and so on. And then whatever I budget in those categories for the paycheck, that is what I will track on these. So I have a couple of those. I have another budget page in here. That's the beauty of setting one of these up for yourself, because you can put as many pages as you need for how you prefer to budget. And then for May, I did put a net worth worksheet in here just because I wanted to see where I'm at in May, because I haven't done a great job tracking my budget at the beginning of this year, just with so much going on. So I want to see where I'm at and where I'm at with like debt and all of that. So I put this in here as well. And this is also part of the budget binder. Then I have the rest of the months that all have the same, pages in them all the way through December. And then we get into my tracking sections. So first up, we have my yearly tab. And this is all of my like yearly tracking. So I have a page that tracks my income, my mortgage payments, my HSA, which I haven't filled this out yet, giving I've done for the year, and then vet visits, how much those cost for the year, and then car service. So I do need to fill some of this out, but those are the things I like to track for the year so that when I work on next year's budget, I can kind of see how things went for this year. Then I have a savings section. So in this section, I track my 401k, and then I have a savings tracker that I like to color in for my emergency fund. This is what I'm planning on working on over the next year or two. Like, this is not what I'm planning to save the rest of 2021, but I did want to set this up because I can always just move it to next year's. So I need to set this up and figure out where I'm at with savings right now, but I am wanting to increase our emergency fund just because everything's been so crazy and we have used some of it, and it's just been, it's been a crazy beginning of 2021, to be perfectly honest. So I'm glad to be setting this back up so that I can get us back on track. So I have an emergency fund tracker, savings tracker, and I use these for my sinking funds. So you can see I have this one for car maintenance, this one for my vet fund, and then I have the goal up here as well of what I would like to save. I have one for property taxes, and then I have one for Christmas. And my sinking funds, I generally set a goal for like a yearly basis. So that is what I'm wanting to save in each category for the rest of this year. Last but not least, we have our debt section. We are pretty much trying to pay off debt at this point. So savings is not as big of a priority for us, but I am currently working on paying off my car. So this is our full debt list and all the loans that we're working on paying off. We do have separate finances, so like I'm paying on my debt and my boyfriend's paying on his, but we just like to kind of track things together because we have a kind of like joint outlook on things, and we have like the same goals basically. Like we want to pay off our house, we want to be out of debt, that sort of thing. So we talk about our finances and like are on the same page, but we do manage our money separately. So this is really just like for my finances, but I have all of our debt on here just so that I can keep track of where we're at. Then I have a debt tracker for my car loan, and then a debt tracker for my credit card, which I haven't filled this out yet because this is not what I'm focused on. I just pay minimums on this, and I am focused on paying this off through the end of 2021. Hoping I can pay it off by the end of the year, but we will see. So I have a debt tracker in there, and then I just have some notes pages there in the back. But this is my full budget planner setup, kind of flip through for you guys. Again, I will do a video when I actually set up my one of my May budgets so that you guys can see exactly what I do, how I track my spending, all that good stuff, and it probably will make a little bit more sense. I also will link a previous video of a budget setup or a flip through so that you guys can see that as well, because I did used to show this on my channel all the time, and if you're interested in this, I'll link it down below as well. But that is my full budget planner setup, one of my 5 planners for the rest of 2021, my planner lineup. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.